can share it. Share it?
Yeah.
I'm going to call it. Did you share the fight book?
Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Roberto usually does right away.
Yeah, I will.
I'll do it right now.
Because I know I can do it. But you do it.
What's up, people?
Boom! In the room, Jared Kelly,
What's up, fellas?
Domenico, Steve Domenico, Ambassador of the Fighters here in the room podcast. Big show tonight. Big show because it's got Jared Kelly from, where are we from, Jared?
Fight Book MMA, buddy.
Tell us a little bit about Fight Book.
Fight Book. National, worldwide website. Cover all combat sports. Mainly MMA. We've got guys everywhere. Canada. We got Mr. Adam.
Adam, who is on right now. Adam doing
Adam
a lot of
Labar.
stuff, man. A lot of articles. Does he do, Adam, you can answer too.
He's actually in the hospital with his girlfriend right now. Hopefully
he?
Chelsea's all right, buddy.
Oh,
But
shout out
he's,
to you,
he's
man.
watching us there.
Tonight, Jared and I, we have a couple of cameras going. We're trying to figure out which one's the best. Is this my good side? Or is the front side the good side? You let us know. I don't know if the sound, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if our voices are matching. But Jared Kelly, this podcast right here is streamed live on Fightbook.
It is.
Thank Roberto for that.
Yes, sir.
It's streamed not only on, I think, your business page or the Facebook group page.
The like page and the fan page.
And then I think it's on the .com page also.
Yep.
That it's he figured out. I don't know how to do that.
The room is everywhere.
The room is
everywhere.
The room is everywhere. So we got a big show tonight.
Great
we
show
got three big fighters. Three
Young studs.
I want to say three of them won, but one of them had a tie
A draw,
in a title fight. An
5-round
amateur,
draw,
yes.
I think it was.
So he
Yeah.
will be our first caller. Zach, Rocky, Richard will be coming in, calling in. I wish he could come in. But
It's
big things
snowing,
on
yeah.
him. It just started snowing, so I
Yeah.
was late as usual. We'll be calling Rocky at about 8:55. But Jared and I are going to talk a little bit before we get to him because it was a big Bellator weekend for New England because we had 2 back-to-back
It
cards.
was great. It was a crappy weekend for Bellator main event fighters, but for all New England fighters, it was amazing. Everybody showed up. It was great.
And
you know?
all our fighters showed up too. We
They
had
did.
amazing,
They did.
amazing. Actually,
Not everybody won, but there was some
undercards
great,
were better than the main event, the main cards.
Without a doubt.
And
I thought.
Guess who filled them all up? All our fighters.
Yep.
A couple of them fighting each other. Big New England match. Actually, there was a bunch of New England matchups. You had Pete Rogers, who will be on later. He fought. I can't. I'll find it. But
Yeah, he had a big second round.
Yes,
KO.
he did another finish.
Yeah.
Another big finish. We got some video footage that I stole. I'll play that later so I don't get shut down by Facebook.
Yeah. They shut me down Sunday. Well, they didn't shut me down, but they tried to.
What were you?
I went live for
somebody's fight.
Manny's fight.
Manny's fight. I remember. I don't know. I remember you said they shut. Like that was it.
Shared
That was
the
it.
site, but
Richard Santiago is in the house. He's asking me if going to the fight Saturday. What Saturday? Richard, let us know what's going on Saturday.
yeah, there's I forget what Saturday.
So anyway, people decide what camera angle you like. You know what I mean?
Side view.
Yeah. I don't even know if there's sound coming out of here, but it shows right here through my Blue Yeti right there.
Yeah.
I wish I was sponsored then by Blue Yeti.
coming.
But big shout out to I wish my arrow would work there. And once I learn OBS more, my arrow will move around. It'll be picking your nose. It'll be doing a bunch of shit. Or,
be in
whoever's
4K.
in
It'll be like
the room
4K.
is in for some trouble. There might be a penis, a
True.
dildo attached to it. It might be coming in. So
Stuck
anyway,
to the
this
wall.
show is rated R. Just to let everyone know there, that's why it's on at 8:30, 9
Not
o'clock.
family friendly.
It is family
Family.
friendly. I would say
As long as they're above.
16 and above.
Exactly.
And I swear a lot. It's just in my blood. I can't help it. Jared's a more proper one tonight.
Yeah, a little bit.
So
We'll
he'll
see.
be-
We'll see if it comes out or not.
So I'm as real as you can get on the podcast. We talk to these fighters. I learn about them, and we get them promoted. And this big card that Zach's on, because Zach's got a big fight coming up.
He does.
Pete just fought in Bellator. Billy Goff, who's on the show, calling after Zach fought in Bellator. But Zach, he's a big story because he's got a big title fight coming
Yeah,
up.
for NEF. I was just looking
Yes.
at the date. The 27th.
Yeah, of April, correct?
Yeah, yep.
A while's away.
Yeah.
But he's fighting another great fighter in Tom Pagliario.
Yeah. It's for the belt, too.
Yes,
I
the
think.
featherweight belt that
Yeah,
he
it's
just
huge.
fought for.
Yeah,
Had the 5-round
Yeah.
war with Lear.
Yeah.
So,
That's
and
huge.
he would have had a rematch with him, but Lear's turning pro.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm only saying that because I cheated and I got Cliff Notes over here, which I don't. It's blank, but I'm faking.
Hey.
I act like I know what I'm doing, which I have no
You went
idea.
5 rounds
so,
with a pro, so.
Zach Richards is watching. We had 7 people watching. So we got about 6 minutes to talk a little bit about Bellator and the fighters that were there, and then we're gonna have we're gonna call Zach and talk to him.
Let's talk
so
about
let's
the
talk
main
about
one.
Friday night, the first fight. The first card, and the people we kind of know.
Yeah.
We had the big matchup with John Duma
And Kimball.
and Kimball, Mike Kimball.
Yeah.
And I got that video. I'm going to flash that in a minute while we talk about that. But we're going to talk about 5 fights, 5 or 6 fights.
What a big opportunity for both guys.
Yes.
Kimball has already been there.
Yes.
But he wasn't on a main card. He wasn't televised. And for Duma to come on there, and it was just
do that. And
it was just a great fight. I didn't see it going to the ground like that because Duma's, he's awesome on the ground.
Yeah.
Compared to Kimball, he just doesn't have the experience.
well,
on the
the
ground.
big thing was the slam. Like
Oh, yeah.
everyone, like
That's-
people
that's-
at home or people just there were like,
Big
like,
John,
it's
he talked it through
Yeah.
perfectly. He didn't get him. I thought he was going to knock him out with that. That was a tough slam, but he came through it, and that's an experience that Kimball will learn.
Also, Zach Richards is saying Probin looked great. Probin is from up north there, from these guys' neck of the woods. Probin looked great. He fought the kid Ali Zaban.
Yeah.
Great, and that kid, Probin looked great on his feet, and he was stuffing a lot of the shit that Ali was great wrestler. Man,
Yeah.
he shoots.
That's his thing.
Shoots quick and often, and he's a grinder. But Probin had great
Are they out of
hands.
the same?
Huh?
Are they out of the same gym?
I'm not sure if they're out of the
Well,
same.
get to that.
Zach will be on.
We'll get
He'll
to
be
that.
filling us in.
Who else was Friday? Was Cameron Lachinoff Friday too?
No, he was
Was
Saturday
Saturday. I
night.
didn't get
Cameron
him to
Lashinoff, along with Justin Sumter,
Oh,
had
yeah,
big
well,
finish.
Justin was-
Cameron had a knee bar finish. Who else was on site? Jesse.
Kolakowski. I'm not going to pronounce.
Yeah,
his last
I'm
name.
going to screw his name up. I would know it. You just fucked me all up.
I know.
There's the first half. Wow, we've just got to 16.
But that was a huge. That was a huge win.
Kazakh. No, that's I can't think. Sorry, guys. We'll talk about him later. But he had a big finish.
He did.
He's a big up and coming.
Everybody's talking about Justin's interview. How he was. Sumter's interview where he was, he got knocked down. He's like, I don't remember. I don't know. I don't know. It was perfect. It was so real. It was so real.
I just do this for a living.
That was a huge win. That was a huge win for him. All the New England guys showed up.
So
Casey had a
I'm gonna play Duma's win really quick because this thing got about 600,000 views, like just because, just to hold on. So
Sports Center.
John Duma getting it done at Bellator 215. Textbook. Well, that's just the me, and they'll slow it down. I hope Facebook don't shut me down, but if they do, I'll go on my other channel.
But yeah, that was it.
And then it looks like John looks at his coaches, and they say, "Go, wait for the ride.
And
go for the ride."
Duma even said that hurt. Obviously, that's like, I would
All
think
that
7 out of 10
pressure,
times you're gonna
and with the force coming down. But right there,
yep, he had no
done.
choice. No choice. He was
good for John. I mean, good for New England.
Yeah,
It was a great battle. Whoever won that fight, it was good for New England.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Oh yeah.
John.
Huge upside.
Impressed a lot of people because
not many people.
He was
no John.
not
Nationally.
many people were like pumping up. He had an interview today that just came out, a post interview, which is cool. Now people are going to be talking to him and he'll get pumped up. I don't know what went on behind the scenes, but you finish someone like that on the main card. You're young like that.
Yeah.
You're going to get another shot. You might. Who knows? And he's fresh. It was only how long? Under a minute or something like that. About a minute or so. So, who else we got there? Probin looked great. Also, Pete Rogers, who's going to be on. He had a finish, second round finish.
Yep.
Big things on 215. Pat McCronin had a first round quick finish. Saw him before I walked in.
One of the first fights of the night, I think, right?
Yeah, he was. He was actually the first fight. Yeah. And I was just walking in when the fight was over. So I went, well, that sucks. So I went out, and because I wasn't media.
Yeah.
Because Jared from Facebook and me from Regional Fight Sports got denied media credentials for both Bellator.
They did there were a bunch of other people that got denied.
Yeah, it wasn't just us. There was,
and
I saw online there's people getting denied like overseas.
Yeah.
The show's going.
It's too bad.
Like people that have been there before, like what the fuck? So I don't know what's going on.
It's
you know
crazy.
what I mean? So, with that said, next show I'm not. I gotta set my focus on other things, the regional level.
I know.
I can't focus on Bellator because I interviewed like 5 fighters, 5 or 6 fighters.
You had some great interviews too.
Yeah, I had some really good interviews, man. And I can't focus on that because they're already there, and Bellator's not giving me the opportunity or us the opportunity to go promote it even more as a media level. They
didn't even want to give the media that was there much stuff. A
Yeah.
lot of stuff happened in the scrum after. There weren't a lot of questions.
Yeah, Keith Schilling got shunned too.
What many people don't know is there was some drama behind the scenes.
Beans right now, what?
That hasn't been talked about anywhere.
Dropping beans.
Roy Nelson threatened a lot of people that night behind the scenes from the decision. With him and the guy he fought, it should have gone his way, and then they got taken away. The cops take him and Tim Johnson, everybody out of his back of the corner behind the scrum.
Yeah, but they just like
supposedly threatened him to shoot him everybody
that's
with
awesome.
a gun.
I'm sure he's packing too somewhere. It's Connecticut too. Guns are everywhere. Sorry.
Yep, I know it's true.
But it is. They're shooting at fucking woods and everything.
Exactly. So they didn't mess around there. They took him away. So it was quite.
Dave Jones. John is a high-level purple belt. Dave Jones, who is from Triforce, big jiu-jitsu guy over there, teaches, one of the coaches there. Dave is also a purple belt, trains with John.
Who's not a killer? The Triforce is by far one of the best gyms in New England, without a doubt.
And just watching that, just watching that big triangle and
how he got through the slam. That was
and it was like it was step-by-step textbook. Except for, a slam, you can't expect to get dropped on your head. But
Kimmel's just got all that strength
there.
so early.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And John's just a well-rounded fighter. Hats off to Kimball. He'll be back.
Oh, without a doubt.
He's
21, dude.
Yeah, and come on.
It's
speaking of 21, Zach Richard is 21 also, I do believe.
Huge upside to all you guys. So young.
So let me see. What time is it? Did Richie answer that question?
No.
John is high level. Dave Jones is still talking.
Yeah.
All right. 1 minute, and I'm gonna call Zach. Let me get his shit ready. Let me get a little shit ready. Oh, there's his picture. There's that was, I don't know where that went. And there's his text. Where's this thing go? I don't know. All right, so that's all right. So I'm gonna give Zach a call right now.
Cool.
And we Travis Lazat.
Yeah, Travis
from Western Mass.
Yeah,
he interviewed Zach. It got like
huge,
fucking
25.
Like I set it up like all the equipment for Travis. Did a great interview with Zach right along Cade side during intermission of Combat Zone 69. I think it was the night after Zach actually went to 5 rounds. I could be wrong. It could have been the week after. But Zach came, sat down. I just set up the thing for Zach, for Travis, and that interview got like 30.
He's got it following. He's got it following. He sells out half of the.
I did a little 1 minute kind of promo for him today.
Yeah.
Like a video for Instagram, kind of like what I'm doing, because I can't stop. I just gotta fuck with everything.
Hey, it is.
And he shared it. It's like, oh my god, this kid's a star. So I gotta latch onto him. So let me text him. Let him know I'm calling him right now in a minute. And I think that was actually one of his first only interviews as far as video with
to get the name out there. That was his first video.
Yeah, and it was great. Travis knows that neck of the woods as far as MMA. He covers that regional side.
Oh yeah.
24/7 because he's that way. He knew everything about the fight and stuff, so that's why I'm having Zach come on here so he can kind of let everyone else know on this side about what he's doing. So I'll just let him know I'm calling now. I had a picture of his fucking camp there. What happened to it? I don't know. I don't want to screw it up. Dave Jones, did you see that video I put up there, brother? Haha.
It was good that Triforce got a shout out from Duma after when they.
Oh my God, he lives there.
Yeah,
he lives in Triforce. Kid lives there. All right, I'm gonna call him. Oh, where's his Duma win? Oh, I just saw him answer me too. He's like, I'm ready. Call me sir, I love it. All right, let me get what do we got here? Oh, Zach Slides. I got some fight footage of him. All right, I'm calling him right now. I hope he's in, where does he live in? Maine? I think he's from Maine.
Yeah.
We're going to learn all that right now.
Maybe Waterboro, Maine?
I'm just hoping like he's clear. Ooh. But when he comes out,
Hello?
Hey, Zach! Rocky Richards, man. What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing good. Can you hear me all right?
I can.
All right. How's it going, buddy? A lot of stuff going on with you. You're a pretty popular guy since that big-time fight you had, that title fight, man. How you feeling, bro, and what's been going on since then?
It actually was the day after.
There we go.
Oh, so
day after.
So, hey, you look pretty fresh. Not really a mark on you, except a couple of blemishes. You look kind of fresh, man. How's it feel going for your first 5-round war?
It was pretty interesting. My fights before that didn't even total 5 minutes. So, going in between rounds, it was like I didn't know if I wanted to sit or stand. It was pretty wild, but it was interesting because before I never saw anyone crowd my fight, and every time in between rounds, I kept seeing one of my buddies, and I was like, kept making like faces. Like, let's go.
All right, there you go.
I have no idea.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're like, you don't know what's going on in here, buddy. Finish your beer. Now he knows what a 5-round war is going to take.
Just talked about how Roy Nelson got escorted out.
Yeah.
I actually lost my friend at the casino that night, and I was looking for him, and it was like 2 o'clock at night. And Roy Nelson was getting escorted out the back entrance. And I was like, hey, Roy. I'm like, mug face, fuck great.
Yeah,
oh, so you're a witness to these beans that Jared just let out, right?
Yeah, I saw it. He wasn't very happy at all.
Yeah, I bet. That's not a guy you want to get pissed off.
Oh, my, yeah. He'll, could take out a whole
important thing,
army,
did you find your buddy?
Yeah, did you find your brother or your buddy when you were looking for him?
Oh, yeah, I found him in the elevator, like, 30 minutes after that.
Hey, so you went to, what was that, Bellator 260, was it
215?
215 or 260?
I went to both.
Oh, all right, so Is Probin a training partner of yours or in the area?
Well, I cross-train at CMC JJ, and he used to train with them, so I knew him for that. He's only come down to nose toast one time, but me and him have become quite close, and we chat often. So I think I'm going to start training him on a lot on the side, working like privates with them too.
Yeah, he looked really good out there, man. Very crisp, very fresh. His opponent kept shooting in for them takedowns, and a couple of times he got put on his back, but he stayed composed, and he landed them short shots, in that guard, and my God, he looked great on his feet, man. Though, would you?
Yeah, well, he's a world-class striker on his feet, but I worked with him on stage against the wall because I'm a pretty good wrestler myself. And I was very impressed because he did get taken down quite a bit, but he recovered so well every time. I was very impressed with him.
Yeah, man. It's that Bellator stage too. You know what I mean? That gives you that extra gear, like you're in front of all that people. Yeah. So you went to both cards. Did you have fighter friends on both the nights?
No, I only knew Matt. Pedro was supposed to fight, but he didn't. I know
that's
Pedro
right.
Pretty well.
Oh, so what? Pedro Gonzalez.
I
keep interrupting.
That's all right.
Got to see a lot of fighters that grew up watching those, so that's pretty cool.
Excellent. So what? Pedro Gonzalez? Are you cross trained with him, or what's up? Is that who you're talking about?
Well, yeah. Well, Bill Jones trains with him a lot, and he's actually the landlord, Bill. So I've only trained with Pedro once or twice, but I know him pretty well too. So I bought tickets to watch him and Matt.
Oh,
but I ended up to watch Matt.
Oh man, so not only do you have people supporting you, you go out there and support them also, man. Good for you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, hopefully Pedro's doing all right. He had some issues. Brain aneurysm. I don't know if it was a brain aneurysm, but he had some issues.
Yeah, that's wild. It's wild. You never know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
All right, my man. Let's get away from Bellator and let's talk a little bit about you, bro, man. You come out of So you said that when Travis interviewed you, that was the night after, correct?
Yep.
How's the body feel the night after a 5-round war? Because basically, all 3 fights before that were, like you said, equal under 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I barely even got hit. So, that's actually quite a bit. My eye hurt the most, and then that only lasted like a day or two. But my legs are finally just getting better. My left leg was so sore.
Couldn't even imagine. That's a long.
Yeah,
it's 25 minutes in there.
A couple kicks, but just stuff we gotta work on.
So when you came out of there, just bumps and bruises, but pretty much, injury free, correct?
Yep.
All right, my man. You came to Combat Zone. You met with Travis. Had a great interview with you, man. And Travis was very proud of that. I think it was his first live interview. Man, you guys blew up the internet with that friggin' interview. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. I just kept putting it on my social media. I was like, share this, and Travis kept having new goals and what he wanted it to reach. And I just, hey, guys, we got 3 more to go, and I just kept working. And finally, we hit 2.5, and I was like, all right, I'll stop posting it on my Snapchat and Instagram.
Yeah, it's like 3.4 now or something like that, dude. You should start a GoFundMe page, man. For you.
Yeah, right. For being an amateur, that's getting a lot of stuff to your page, a lot of views.
So Zach, you had this 5-round fight. You had your toughest opponent. I'm just learning a lot about NEF fighters right now, and Combat Zone. A lot of the North fighters. I want to get more exposure for you guys out there, man. So you fought, Lear for this open title. How did you get this fight with him? I know you were 3-0. But he was, how did you actually get in the fight with him with all that experience? How'd that matchup come about?
Well, I was actually supposed to fight this guy named Angelo. I'm not really sure how to pronounce his last name. And he had some work commitment, and he couldn't actually pursue the fight. And I already had like 100-something tickets sold. So I was like, I'll find someone. And then he was like, Fred Lear. And I knew who Fred was. I watched a couple of his fights, And it was weird because it was like one of those people I paid attention to, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And a lot of people doubted me, and I just was like, all right, like, keep doubting me. And then that night, one of my best friends, he's one of my coaches, he texted me, he's like, welcome to the club, you know. So I don't think he had the worthy of fighting Fred. And then after that, he was like, all right, you know, like, you got it.
Excellent, my man. So, so you had a fight planned, and all of a sudden, the probably the biggest beast that you could probably match up for the title steps up. Man, what's going through your mind? Well, you just said what's going through your mind, but your game plan had to change a little bit. I think his background's kind of a big wrestling game also, correct?
Yeah, I was actually looking excited about the wrestling matchup. I didn't know long about Angelo. It wasn't like I prepared much for it. It was only like a couple weeks in when the fight got canceled between us two.
Wow.
But I was actually really excited about it because I wanted if I was going to fight for the title, win or lose, I wanted it to be against someone, you know, worthy of like a big name. And when I heard Fred Lear, I was like, all right, like this is a good name that people can be like, this kid isn't just fighting, you know.
Yeah.
Test
fighters in no win or just like 50-50 record. It was like he's already won the belt. He's been fighting a lot longer than I have.
So yeah,
he's such a great guy. Friends now, we're gonna train together.
And you've only been what? Have you been fighting a little over a year as far as amateur MMA?
Hasn't even been a year.
Yeah, I
Almost.
actually started training on January 1st, 2018. It was my New Year's resolution.
You started. let me ask. I'm gonna stop
Wait, what were you doing before that? Just wrestling? What
started training last year?
No, I was just working and sitting on my ass.
Well, did you wrestle in high school?
Yeah, I wrestled in high school, and then I got caught. I got in trouble right before New England. I think I could have placed really high in New England, so then that kind of put a bad taste in my mouth, and I just didn't ever put wrestling shoes on.
Yeah.
And then I was watching fights on YouTube one day, and I was tired of doing nothing on the weekends. I just felt like I was getting nothing done, so I walked in the no-so. I just never looked back. And then 2 months into it, I was like, how long do people wait before they have their first fight? Quite a while. Why? And I was like, well, I want to fight. And, my debut was in April, and I'm fighting this April, so that'll be 5 fights in 1 year.
So your first year, not just a year. That's insane.
Zach, did you have any smokers or anything? Like, did you have some Muay Thai or any kind of stand-up smokers before you jumped in there?
I mean, I just got a fight in high school, a pit and stuff. But
this is like the start of a movie.
Yeah, freaking awesome, bro! I freaking love it, man.
Devin and Bill were probably like
the way you talk. It's so laid back. Like when you were interviewing with Jared, Travis. I left. I think I had to go get something to eat or something. I left you guys kind of to yourselves to do it. And when I watched the interview after, I said, this guy's all laid back. And then, I watched a couple other things and talking to you, man, it's just, but seeing you in your cage, you remind me of a young Matt Brown. As far as just you're gritty and you come forward and you're throwing and then you're grinding to take that takedown and just smother you and beat you up on the ground, man. Does that sound kind of accurate?
Yeah, I'm really flattered that you say that.
That's true.
Well, do you know Matt? Well, you kind of look like him too, so that's why I say.
Are you hitting on me?
No, well, a little bit, but I saw you had a girlfriend, so I think I got to stay away.
Yeah, we don't want your coach coming after us.
So Brown's one of my favorite fighters, just as far as mental and physical toughness in the cage. He's one of my all-time favorites, but. Just knowing that you've been at this game for so short and you've had, three finishes real quick and then this big time war, man, that says a lot about your young career.
Thank you, yeah. I was in wrestling, I never cut weight to dodge anyone. I always would bump up or would cut down to wrestle fast, and I didn't really care about my record. I just wanted I wanted the war, and I was so happy, going into right before the fight actually started, it was so loud, and it was people were chanting Rocky, people were chanting Lear, and I thought this is
You got quite a few people there too.
Yeah. Now wait, Zach. You said you sold 100 tickets before. Before your first opponent had problems. How many did you sell when they found out Lear was going to be on your opponent? How many people did you have there?
It was only it was in Bangor, and that's like a 3-hour drive. So I sold like 160 tickets.
Right.
But
that's a lot.
I got 600 tickets for my fight in Aura, and I already sold like
600.
Yeah. I don't know, like a lot of them.
Matt Peterson's probably watching dollar signs are flying through his head right now, man.
That's huge. That's 25% of the MMA game, man. You can sell tickets, you're gonna get fights.
So you're closer to home now, correct? Where the card is on the 27th?
Yep.
April 27th.
Yeah, it's Portland's only like 30-40 minutes away from my hometown.
Wow.
So.
That's a home match right there.
Now you're fighting for the same title that you just fought for because Lair is turning pro, correct?
Yeah.
So now you're fighting Tom Pagliaro, who comes out of Sparrow's martial arts, Dave Sparrow, who just won a title himself, oldest, 40 years old, winning the EME title at Combat Zone. How did the matchup with Tom come about?
Well, Matt was telling me he was looking for me, and I actually saw Tom that night at Combat Zone. We were actually shooting shit. We talked about, training together. And then all of a sudden, I'm at work, and Matt Peterson's like, "What about Tom?" And I was like, I'm like, does he know about it? I'm gonna say yeah, offend him, but yeah. No, and we talked since the fight's been announced. We're like, there's no love lost. I was like, if my friends boo you, I'm sorry. We're good. We used to train together at the middies. I don't really remember him that much. We remember each other, but.
Roberto Sena.
Yeah.
Hey, he's a wrestler too. I know Tom a little bit just by social media. I've met Tom at going to see Jake Pillar's fight at Combat Zone. I had no idea Tom was the same fighter. I didn't know Tom was a fighter. I thought he was just one of Jake's friends. But I was speaking to this guy Tom online about fighting a bunch, and I didn't even know it was the kid I was talking to at Jake Pillar's. I actually had beer. I was drinking a beer at the last Combat Zone where Travis interviewed you, and Tom came and sat next to me, and we were talking. I said, "You son of a bitch!" I said, "You're the same Tom." And he's a really, really good kid, man. Really soft spoken, but he's a big time wrestler, and he's a grinder in that cage also.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another good fight. Like, people were kind of getting bored with buying tickets to my fight. I wasn't fighting people that I should have been fighting, I don't think, anyways. But, I fought Fred, and people were watching at home on YouTube, and they were like, that's what I want to watch, Now Tom's going to bring that, so I'm hoping that we put on another show. And I just hate that Matt's putting me against these nice guys.
Yeah.
Tom's a good kid.
Yeah. Hey, and Zach, it's amateurs, man. You're both getting each other better, and you're in New England, man, and, down the line, you both be pros, and who knows, you might meet up again, or you might train together as pros. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, actually, me and Fred have been talking about training together, maybe.
Oh, see that happens so much, man. You fight together, and you go like, oh, I want to train with you. I want to learn some of this stuff, or vice versa, man. It's just really great sport that can happen, man.
Well, it's perfect. I mean, we couldn't beat each other, so what better way to learn?
And you really don't want to fight each other again, that's for sure, man.
That's some killers at your
gym.
No stresses.
Oh, yeah, we didn't even talk about your camp. We'll let you give a shout-out in a couple of minutes. I got Billy Goff calling in a minute. But, you fight. I mean, you got Devin there. Helping. He's in the corner. He was holding your legs up at that fight. It was pretty.
The infamous Bill Jones.
What? Hey, Zach. What kind of pep talk comes from them when you're exhausted, completely exhausted? You're seeing triple of your friends drinking beers in the crowd. What's going through? What are you hearing from your coaches there?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you. I'm thinking it was embarrassing, but I didn't care. And he was rubbing them, and I just remember stop wrestling him, strike with him, and I was like, Devin, I'm gonna throw him. I hit the second round with a liver shot, and I thought I was gonna throw up, and I didn't know that if you threw up, like it was like disqualification.
Yeah, that just happened to Cage Titans.
In one of my corners, and they're like, "Don't you throw up?"
Yeah.
I was like, man,
swallow
this
it.
is not fun.
Yeah, you can't throw up, man. You
Yeah.
they like put their thumb in your mouth, hold your
Yeah.
cheeks, do something. I don't know if they can actually touch you or nothing like that. Well, yeah, they're over there holding your legs and stuff. I can figure they could put their hand over your mouth if you're ready to throw up.
Put in the ice, and it was like literally the best feeling in the world. I couldn't ask for anything better. I was like, oh. And then like he was like, all right, corners out, and I was like, no.
It's too early. I just got here.
Yeah, I'm like holding his leg in the fifth round. I was like, you needed something, dude. You ain't winning, but you ain't losing.
Yeah.
So, pick him up.
Dude,
If
yeah.
you watch it, I just lay on him and take a breath, and I'm looking at Devin, and Devin's like, go, and I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
And you did, man. You grinded out like the last going for the gusto, the last like 15 seconds or so, man. Great shit, bro.
I regret it.
Good.
That's all I kept thinking about.
Good cardio, man.
Yeah, exactly. And you talked about you fight for a reason. You want to just mention that before I let you do some shout outs?
Yeah. My sister passed away when I was a sophomore. She actually had cancer when she was 2. She had neuroblastoma, it's a bone marrow cancer. They told her she didn't make it till 3. She wanted a sister when she was 8 years old. She got me pretty close. Then she got diabetes, a bunch of medical issues, and then when she was 23, she was getting her 20-year remission, and she wasn't feeling right, and she ended up going to the hospital, and when I was in 8th grade, she got diagnosed with colon cancer. My sophomore year, she passed away on November 18th, and I actually fought November 17th, and we had a whole bunch of shirts with her face on it, with her boxing gloves, because she was always fighting cancer. So, I watched her battle cancer, so fights aren't nothing, I don't know what it's like to battle cancer as long as she did, so we just got to keep fighting and fighting.
Well, all power to you, brother. You're living, you're keeping her memory alive, buddy, because you got a big career for you, and you're going to be fighting for her a lot in that cage. You're going to be mentioning her name, man. So, congratulations on all your success, your early success, brother. It's been real quick. You got you're an amateur. You got a big time UFC fighter that can kind of, and Bill Jones, a big
legend,
the big legend there that are gonna tell you what to do and kind of guide you in the right way. So you're doing things right. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. Stay humble, stay a beast in the cage, and stay real, like kind of cool, calm, and collective like you are online, man. It'll all work out.
Thank you, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you for having me on here.
All right, my man. Shout out any sponsors. I know you got 1,000 of them.
Yeah.
And trainer partners and your team and all that. And we'll let you get out of here.
Yeah, all right. So my sponsors I'd like to shout out are Top It Off Oil, Green Gold, Southern Maine Sewer and Drain, Bolstridge Firewood, DNR Paving and Seal Coating, Zach's Burner Service, NG Process System, Let It Shine Cleaning, Horseshox Custom Cycles, and just Devin, Bill, Colton, Jamie, Trevor, the whole Northfield team, my cousin Nate Boucher, all of you guys, my parents, all my friends, family, my girlfriend, everyone else, man. You guys are helping me get my name out there. Thank you very much for having me on here today.
Yeah, buddy.
Excellent, my man. Zach, I'd love to come down, sometime before that fight happens and actually do an interview with you, on video and stuff like that, and maybe get some training footage and all that other shit. So maybe we can work that out down the line.
Absolutely, man.
And what's that?
I said, you got my number?
Yeah, I own you now, buddy. I'm gonna be flirting with you for another month and a half. Hey, as far as I have Tom, who's taking the trek down here next week with his coach Sparrow, and they're gonna be in studio with me. So tune in. Maybe we'll have you call in and bust balls and stuff or something like that.
All
right, my man. Thanks so much, Zach, and we'll be talking to you soon.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Take care.
Take care, man.
All right, Billy Goff, if you're out there, give me 3 minutes to erase all this shit. Jared can talk right now while I'm
not
doing
the same
something.
Bill Jones. John is asking. We have a good friend that's named Bill Jones.
Oh, he's talking to you?
Yeah, there's a Bill Jones everywhere.
All right, talk to John.
Yeah, well, my sponsors. He's got the whole state of Maine sponsoring him.
Who?
That's killer.
Oh yeah, like holy cow.
It's
Well,
crazy.
he's a popular kid. Let me
I
get
didn't
Billy's
even realize
stuff up
how
here.
quick it's only been. It hasn't even been a full year since his first fight. That's crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it? And he's just like, what happened to that file?
Some people
Did
are
I
just
throw it away?
Some people are just built and made for it. You know.
Yeah.
They must have seen it in him because they wouldn't let him just go fight that.
Oh,
soon.
of course, yeah.
They
Devin,
must have seen something in
they
it,
said,
you know?
yeah, we'll let you get in there.
Yeah.
But you know, it's amateurs. He's a wrestler. Wrestlers do very well in MMA, especially in the AMI ranch when they're just starting out.
Ben Askren just did a big tweet the other day. 7 out of the 10 major belts in the MMA
Are
UFC are all wrestlers.
Yeah,
it's true.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Who's the one belt that isn't a wrestler? Who is that? Is that Max?
No.
Holloway?
He's
Holloway's
got a
a
little
boxer.
wrestler. He's
Isn't
got
he?
a jiu-jitsu. He's a black
Yeah,
belt.
but that's not wrestling.
I forget. No, I forget who. Now you're gonna make me think. Well,
And trivia: who's the wrestler? Who's the wrestling champ?
DC.
Who's not a champ?
John Jones.
I mean, who's the champ but not a wrestler?
DC John Jones. Then you got 185. That might be one. I don't. That's the Australian guy.
Oh, Whitaker. Oh, he's he's a
170s
beast.
Obviously. Wrestler with
Didn't
Woodley.
Whitaker get stripped?
155.
I have no fucking idea. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, there's an interim belt coming.
Holloway! Tom Paglio! No, says Holloway. I had it.
See?
Thanks, Tom. Thank you, brother. Zach Richards watching. See, Tom's a wrestler. Tom would know that.
Yep, Whitaker too.
Whitaker! There we go. All right. Tom, you're on next week. Man, how do we... Listen, how's this camera? Which camera you like the best? I got to play with this shit.
See?
You like this one? Oh, that one. This one's clearer.
The picture's clear, but it's the side.
I do like them both, though. And, you know, Jared put a TV up. We got a TV up over there. We're going to be doing fight. I got a TV right here. Eventually, I want to Skype in your guests right here. I'll move this TV closer. So Jared and I will look like fucking Ice-T or whatever his name is with the...
Chris
Talking
Tucker.
to you over here, Chris Tucker. We'll have you right on the screen. I got my proper 12 right here just to let everyone know. Hasn't been opened.
Direct from Connor.
So, you know, when you come to the room, maybe we'll have a shot for... No, they get a dry. But it's not a... You know, I'm not against it, opening it up and having a shot with each guest that comes in here. Just let you know.
It's true.
Zach says my arms look bigger. Wait a minute. Zach, wait. Wait a minute, Zach. Look, right there, Zach. Right there. I need a tan, and then I'll look fucking huge. Right there, Zach. I'm handsome, and no matter, you know, I'm handsome the devil. He's flirting with me now.
He is.
That dude's flirting with me, man.
He is.
Zach, cut it up. Tom Cagliaro. These guys, how you going to fight each other? All right, let me text Billy and let him know I'm calling him. I got all this shit up.
Are you going to NEF? The 27th?
I'm going to NEF. I'm going to Combat Zone. Matt Peterson put me right cage side for these two kids. I want to make sure they actually fight.
It's going to be a scrap.
Yeah, it is. Who's calling me?
Get my water over here.
All right. Billy. I got water in. Oh, what do you got? Special water?
Some sparkling water.
All right, I just let Billy know I'm calling him now. Billy Goff with his second professional win. And at Mohegan Sun again, because he fought for reality January 5th at Mohegan Sun. Yeah. He had to finish there against a kid that had, you know, a couple of big wins.
Armis Guyton.
And then, he fought this past Friday night.
Yeah.
He had a unanimous decision. Let me see if Billy is going to answer me. I can make that happen, Matt Peterson. Zach Richards, get me right there.
He's got 600 tickets. It's half the venue.
Yeah, he has pull. Zach has pull. All right, let me get Billy Goff. Let me call him. He's probably on the phone. Billy Goff. Billy Goff is like 20 years, 19 or 20. I don't even know. He's been in this studio before. Yeah. He took the trek down. People, if you want to come in the studio, live far, far away, I'll set up the air mattress. You can sleep here for the night. It's got heat. It's got Hey, Billy, I'm I was shouting out. I don't know what I was doing. What's up, Bill?
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm pumped, man. It's a great show so far. I got all you young beasts in here. What's going on, man? Second professional win and the biggest one of your career, fighting for Bellator. How do you feel, buddy? What are we? 4 days, 5 days out?
That. Yeah. 3.
Yeah. I feel pretty good still on that high.
Have you gone back to the gym yet? Like a lot of other fighters, couple days after. Are you still enjoying the high?
I was back in practice on Monday. It's nice and late, but it's still practice. Like I'm at practice right now.
Oh, excellent, man.
Killer's gonna stay killing.
So, how you feeling after that fight, as far as body wise and all that other stuff?
The only thing that really hurts is my shins.
I could imagine.
Yeah, you threw a lot of kicks. I got a little fight footage that I went and stole from you, I think, today. And a few things, slides and stuff. That man, big win, big 3-round fight there. How you feel about your performance there?
There's a lot of things I'm proud of, and then there's a lot of things I'm not proud of. Like coming out and a hug and a very square more times than I'm a smart idea. That's why I got dropped.
How was the bright lights coming out in Bellator?
Yeah. How did it feel walking that path to that cage?
That was awesome. I was smiling the whole time. It was awesome.
That's awesome, man. You had a lot of fans there, Bill. You're from the area. Not too. How far do you live from Mohegan Sun?
Less than 30 minutes.
Yeah. There you go, buddy.
Are you in Groton?
Yeah.
Oh wow, he's right. Yeah, right down the road.
Yeah, we're playing some of your fight footage now, buddy. Mostly a stand-up war. Did you expect it was going to be that way? Mostly, using your shins and stuff like that in this fight.
I wanted it to be just because most of my fights haven't been stand-up. Most of them end up on the ground, so I wanted one that was just all stand-up, and I was happy that one.
Did you know that going in, Billy, that this was going to be that he's mostly a stand-up fighter, or that's just the way the fight ended up?
No, I actually I thought he was going to push me on the cage right off the bat, and I thought he wasn't going to stand really too much because he's bigger, and thought he was going to try to muscle me down or something. But so I'm glad he stood with me.
Well, you know what? When he was standing with you, a few times he was like backtracking or resetting and kind of. Not fading away from actually striking with you and maybe trying to draw you in to maybe for a takedown or to get you through in the cage. Did you feel that with him?
Yeah, he definitely was backing away most of the time, which I'm not really a fan of because I don't like to walk people down.
Yeah,
open you up. I prefer to fight backwards, but I also fight forward most of the time, anyways. So I could tell that he was running away, but it happened.
You know what I noticed in the fight, Billy, because I followed you so many fights and been to so many of your fights. Your calmness in there. You're a little more patient on your feet. You really didn't get him hurt that you could go in for the kill and really go at it full throttle. But you were patient in there. You were there was no real big mistakes. You made one mistake in there, but you recovered, and you took a unanimous decision. So that mistake really didn't cost you too much in the fight, except for in a learning experience. So, does that sound kind of right along the lines?
Yeah, definitely. That was the first time I've ever been dropped, and that was I was out for a second, so that was definitely a learning experience. It's good to know that you have a button. But for the rest of the part, I had him I had him hurt a little bit to where he was wobbling a couple times, which I'm not too happy about because I couldn't finish. There was something running him down even more was just it wasn't going smoothly. But I was happy that I had a steady pace going forward, and I wasn't walking into any shot, and I was bouncing in and out. And next time, just keep my hands up higher.
You want to you ask him something there, Jared?
No, what the whole experience. You fought twice as a pro.
And you fought twice for Mohegan. What's the difference between fighting for reality? Go ahead. Oh, did I lose?
Sorry.
No, it was just.
What's the difference between you fought both your pro fights at Mohegan Sun, correct?
Yep.
Both the big stages. What was the difference in like the whole fighting at Mohegan? I know Bellator is a big promotion, but what was the experience, the difference in them? Because you were fighting basically in the same place back to back.
Yeah, it's Bellator is more just the sentiment behind it being Bellator. I remember, and it's funny because I was fighting on Mitch Brown's card, and around a year ago as an amateur, when he fought, I think it was his first fight in the Grand Prix at Mohegan. After he won, he came up to my job because I was working there, and I was supposed to stand in front of his table and make sure no people came up and bothered him. And so then a year later, I was fighting on the same card as him.
That's crazy.
Cool. That's awesome. Did you get to? I mean, I know. Did you get to meet them or see them or kind of shoot the shit a little bit in the behind the scenes with some of them fighters?
Yeah, it was cool. There was weigh-ins. They're all right there. Everybody's there, and it's people that you see on TV, and it's a cool feeling being there and taking big steps like that.
Same cage, yep.
Yeah,
same.
Excellent.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
A big stage like that, buddy. So, Billy, 2-0. What are you? Are you 20 yet, or did you? How old are you?
I'm 20. I'll be 21 in June.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Summer.
Billy turning 21. Billy, what's going on? You're 2-0. Dexter, from your coach there, doesn't prepare you till he knows you're ready, man. You're 2-0. You had 2 big fights already in January, and now what? In February, back to back, man. And your biggest one for Bellator. I know your shin's hurting, but what are we looking for, buddy? You looking to stay busy? You looking to see what some offers that hit the table for you? What's going on?
We don't really have anything set right now. We're definitely looking to get on the reality one in June. But there's a couple people out there that I'd like to fight. But I have no names set right now. So, but next time we talk, I probably will.
Excellent, my man. Go ahead. Sorry.
I hate staying inactive, so.
Yeah, you fought 5 times last year.
Yeah, you fought you fought a bunch of times last year, and you're already fighting. You already got 2 down, and so we were only halfway through our second month or 3/4 through. So June is your timeline, or if something special shows up before that, you might jump on that.
Definitely. If it's worth it, then I will.
All right.
I thought. Before this fight, I was thinking, I didn't know if there was or not, but I thought there was another Bellator for some reason in March. And I was like, I mean, if I'm healthy enough, I'll get on that one, but there isn't one, so.
Excellent.
Cage Titans has got
it's Cage Titans a little soon, but I think. But Billy, take your time, man. You're 2-0, you're young. Heal up, get 100% or close to it, and let them come to you, man, because you got 2 big fights. You got to finish. A big win for Bellator, dominant win. So let them come to you, bro.
Yeah.
Last thing, my man. Shout outs. Any sponsors, and if you don't have sponsors, get going because you need some.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to. I'm trying to figure out how all that works.
Yeah.
And put it out there. I've got some people that I'm working with, like Cryogenic, probably in Niantic. My buddy's Jiu-Jitsu apparel, like Lakuta or Lacuna. I don't know how to pronounce it.
That's all right. You will once their logo's on you.
But yeah, so I'm working on it, but I don't really know what I'm doing.
That's all right, man. It's all gonna come, brother. It's all gonna come, and you got great people behind you. A lot of great training partners, up and comers, right behind you, ready to do their thing too. I know some of them might fight. They've been on Muay Thai cards. They're staying active all the time. So you got people trying to beat you up every day, bro.
Yeah, but it's out of love.
Yeah, definitely, man. It looks like you guys, you're a tight group over there at Dexter's, man. So it's really good, and I'm glad things are working for you. I was supposed to come interview you before the show, like really last minute. I think there was a snowstorm one time, and another time I overslept. I think 12. I slept like 14 hours or something like that. Hey, Billy, you got to realize I look good, but I'm an old man. All right.
Good.
Last thing, my friend. Shout out your social media because we want people to follow you and see what's next, bud.
Yeah, it's Billy Goff on Facebook, Billiam Goff on Instagram and Twitter, and it's Billy.Goff on Snapchat.
And
there you
that's
go.
it. And that's Dexter. And from Dexter's and what? Is Dexter's in Groton also? Where's that?
Yeah, it's the Rough House
All right.
in Groton, Connecticut. It's on Buddington Road.
Awesome. Billy, I promise I will come there. I will make the trek up when we hear something for your next matchup and what's going on, bro. But we'll stay in touch.
Definitely.
We talk online all the time, so.
Kudos on that win, man. It was big.
All right, my man. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Bill, and thanks always for calling in. And I'll be talking to you and some of your training partners very soon.
Yep. It
All
was
right.
my pleasure. Thank you.
All right, take care, Bill.
All right. Bye.
Awesome, man. All right, let me.
These guys are so young.
They are. It's amazing.
It's like,
And they're well spoken too.
I know.
That's great. Anyone talking over there? Everyone is saying Thomas Martin, Billy Goff, great fighter, and even a better person. Yeah, he's very
There you
good.
go.
Thomas Martin, Billy Goff nephew. Oh, he must be his uncle, Thomas Martin. Thomas Martin.
Got a good kid there.
All right, let me text Pete and tell him I'm calling. I said 9:35. We're just about there. That's awesome. Let me get Billy's stuff off right here.
All right. Making a mess over here.
All right, let me find Pete the Heat.
Pete the Heat.
Pete the Heat. There you go.
Peace. Peace.
We're gonna move that camera around and show these people. Well, I wish the TV was on, but it's not. All right, I'm getting Pete Rogers right now, Junior. We're gonna talk about him. He's been training, he started karate, and he'll talk to us about what style karate and stuff. At 3 years old, his dad was teaching him all that stuff.
That's awesome.
All right, where's his phone number? There it is.
He's got 2 big wins right in a row.
Yeah. All right, let him know I'm calling now. Calling now, Mr. Rogers. The Heat. So I'm interested in what he has to say because he's got 2 wins in a row. He's got a big Bellator history.
Yeah,
I think he's 3-2 for Bellator.
His first fight was in 2012 for
Yes, for Bellator. His debut.
Yeah.
He lost his debut, but he came back. I think he fought for CES, yes.
Yep.
All right, let me find it.
Only CES and Bellator. That's not too shabby.
Heat the Heat. I love saying that. I hope I don't say it too much when he's on. Heat the Heat. There he is. There we go. Calling now. Calling now, Pete. I wonder if he's training too. He probably is because 9:35 was a good time for him.
Yeah, I'm sure most of these guys,
That's why I
Working
I
during the
talked
day
to him
and
like 3
everything.
days in advance, and I'm like, oh, I got this time slot, I got this. It works out pretty good. It flew.
Yeah.
It flew.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have time to talk at the end a little bit about what you're doing. All right, he's ready. A little bit about what you're doing. A little bit about we got some regional fight sports. It's got some benefits coming up.
Fundraiser thing.
A fundraiser. We got a comedy night coming.
That's awesome.
And I'll shout out to my sponsors. And I hear I might have something coming out with 24/7.
Yeah, the
But that's
date's
not-
not yet
Yeah,
set,
it's
but
coming.
yep, it's definitely coming out.
Come on.
Gonna be famous.
I'm gonna be famous.
Even more famous.
I'm a loser. No, I'm not. So anyway, before we have Pete on, I just want to say again, you and I were ousted on Bellator credentials. It was pretty
No
sad
love.
because Travis
Yep.
went
Yep.
and for Western Mass MMA, and I heard there was a couple of seats vacant.
There
And
were.
nobody was
There
sitting
were.
in them. Did you? I sent you a picture.
I
I'm
know.
sorry.
I saw. No,
I was at
I asked for the
I
picture.
I was at two. Dude, we were in the last seats
Where are you?
in the fucking we were on the roof.
Figures.
Any video I got, I
Those ants down
I
there.
ants did make it look like I was closer. I was nobody. I was on the fucking roof. What the fuck? Holy shit!
From the floor to the roof.
But it was still a great time. It was a great time.
Yeah, Bellators are always so good.
But I sent you the picture early in the card when our guys were fighting,
Even
and
when
there was nobody.
to,
there was like there was like a third of the seats taken.
Even when it got to the main card, they were missing out seats down there.
It was sad. It made me sad. That's what made me sad. If they were taken, I would have been like, all right, they got more important people, which is fine.
Yep.
And I can't shit all on Bellator because I don't cover them a lot. I cover them when our fighters are on there, but when our fighters are on there, I'm posting shit constantly for them. At least let me kick me out when the main card comes because I don't want to be there anyway.
Yeah, it's true. The main card.
Fucking, I want to go like spend $20 in a penny slot and have a beer. I'm out
and win some loot.
Right.
Exactly.
Call him Pete the Heat right now. Oh, I gotta get his stuff up.
Probably got 10 feet of snow outside.
Stop it. Yeah, all their gym logos are gone. I think I deleted that file.
Hello?
Is this Pete the Heat Rogers Jr.?
What's going on, guys?
How are you, man? You sound the most clear of all the fighters right now. Probably because you're the oldest, the biggest veteran, and you're a grown-up. So you probably got a better phone than all of them.
Yeah, you know what? I just got a new phone, so I really can't brag too much.
There you go.
But definitely the phone.
Yeah, the phone's working well, buddy. Thanks, man. I'll have you call every week. I know I have a solid phone call, man.
Exactly. Kudos on your win, buddy.
So yeah, congratulations, Pete, man. Big win. Second round finish, buddy. Let's get right to it, and then we'll talk all about a little bit about your career and leading up to that. But man, how you feel about that fight, bro?
I felt really good. On one hand, I'm pretty happy that I got the W, but also a little disappointed that I didn't get to showcase more of my skills and stick to the game plan a little bit. Ended up getting the W, but ultimately always going to have a little criticisms for myself. But it's a learning experience, and we move forward.
And you say you're a little critical on yourself. You really live and breathe martial arts. And not only are you coached, you're also a coacher. So of course you're gonna be very critical on anything that a mistake or anything that you can improve on there, man. Would you take out of the fight that's positive on your end?
I think just the fact that I'm not one-dimensional anymore. Early in my career, I suffered some losses because I was a kickboxer fighting MMA fights, and I think a lot of people caught on to that. And over the years, I've really developed my ground game. I've worked a lot on my wrestling, worked hard with my teammates, and I really feel like I'm a well-rounded martial artist now. And I'm looking forward to the next performance and going out there and keep the W's coming.
Excellent. Now you've been training in the martial arts since you were 3 years old. Your dad, who trained also, and we'll get into a little bit about that upbringing and what style you guys are into, but. 3 years old, man. So you were living and breathing this at 3 years old. What did you get into first, as far as the martial arts?
So my father has a karate system. It's called Kobaru. It's a mix of Taekwondo, Okinawan Jiu-Jitsu, Burmese boxing, and American kickboxing. So ever since I was 3, I kind of was in the karate spectrum of everything with point karate, and growing up competing every single weekend, point fighting, and then as I grew older and I became a teenager, I started to transition into full contact kickboxing. And then from kickboxing up until about I was 20, 21, and then I started to transition into MMA training and everything, and learning everything through that. So over the years, I just kind of slowly progressed.
Excellent. And you talked about fighters thinking that mainly a kickboxer or a stand-up guy, but you got plenty of fights for Bellator, but one, well, I got to say two, but we'll talk about one. You had the fastest submission. At one time you had the fastest submission record for Bellator.
Yes, sir. That was my last fight last October for Bellator, and I still have that record, fastest submission in Bellator's featherweight history at 37 seconds. So that's pretty cool.
Well, as you're talking, we're playing that right now. We're playing that little video of the guillotine choke, correct? And
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, you're still holding that record. We're actually playing your last finish also, man.
Let me ask you another question. You actually had a pretty quick KO quite a few years ago, and 11 seconds in round 1 in Bellator as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah, that still holds as the fastest knockout in Bellator's featherweight history.
See?
Jesus
Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So I own the fastest knockout and submission in Bellator's featherweight history.
Excellent.
It's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
And I think this finish, hopefully Bellator starts to pump me a little bit more, and
Yeah.
you know, especially because Mohegan's my hometown, so I'm looking forward to the next time they come around.
Now, you have 2 wins in a row with them, correct? You have 5 fights total with them.
Yes,
I think
sir.
you had 3 and 2 for Bellator. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I made my debut back when I was 22 for Bellator. I ended up fighting a buddy of mine now, Brandon Fleming, back when I was 22.
Yeah.
I lost. And then I had another fight against Marius Hanashi, and I lost that one. But I've also, my 3 wins for Bellator were against Felipe Martins, and then Tim Wheeler, and then just now against Jason Ryan.
Excellent. And the 2, what was the, so Timothy Wheeler, was that the fastest submission, correct?
Yes, sir. And then the knockout was against Felipe Martins.
Now, were them 2 fights in a row that you had submission and knockout?
Trying to play back my career. No, it wasn't in a
close.
row. I was 1-1, and then I scored the fastest knockout. So I was 2-1, and then I went on a skid, and I lost 3 fights in a row. So I mean, there was a point where my record, I was 2-4. I was in a pretty big hole, and you know, to be honest, I didn't really know if I was going to continue fighting. It was kind of a really rough patch in my life, and I was 2-4, and thought my dream was kind of going down the drain. So, but I stuck it out and kept working even harder, and you know, I'm pretty happy to say that I even my record now at 4-4.
Excellent. Well, you know, it shows in your work ethic and your fighting. I mean, you talked about, you know, you wanted to get good at the ground game, and you got good at it, and you submitted the guy and still hold a record for it. Martial arts is in your blood. You also coach, and you have your own martial arts studio, and you're connected with Mohegan's son too. Like your gym or something. Do you still like you train security there, or did you in the past?
Yeah, yes, sir. So I have a martial arts academy with my father, and you know, we run a karate program, kickboxing program, an MMA program.
That's great.
It's pretty cool. We just started. It's taken off. My dad used to have a big gym and has had big gyms in the past. In my opinion, he's the best coach out there. As far as Mohegan, I've actually been teaching employees kickboxing and boxing. I think it's been over 10 years now. I'm getting up there. I'm getting old.
Really?
But it's been like since I was like 18 or 19. I
Don't mess
teach
with
the
those
employees in the
security
fitness
guys.
center.
So
Yeah.
so what do you hold, like a weekly seminar, or is it, like, how do you
No.
or they come to your gym?
No, so I teach them in the aerobics room, to be honest. They have like weekly classes. You know how like if you belong to a gym, say you know, Planet Fitness or whatever, they have aerobics classes. Well, I actually teach a kickboxing and boxing class in there, and you know, we have a bag up there, and we do a lot of partner drills and pad work and all that stuff. That's open to anybody who belongs to the gym.
So also, you know, Pete, coming from the background you are, you must teach them like really kind of street oriented things, or like too, as far as like security, you got to really know how to really, you know, take someone down or whatever, correct?
Well, I mean, sometimes we do security clinics and all that stuff where we kind of, you know, work on seminars for, you know, restraining people and everything. But for these classes, I mean, these are basically me just teaching people how to properly strike, and you know, it's just fundamentals and practicing on pads and practicing on the bags, and they're going to learn the right way. It's not, let's just beat the crap out of the bag for a while. You know, they're going to. I'm a stickler when it comes to technique. So,
That's huge.
Have any of them ever, not that you can give names and we don't want times, dates, or nothing, but has any of these security guys ever come to you and said, Pete, you know, I had to use some of that stuff we learned the other day or something in the class? Any of them ever like brag, or they got to keep that quiet?
You know what? I actually think it's the opposite. Is like once everybody knows that they can protect themselves and that they kind of know what to do in a situation, you almost avoid it as much as possible, and that's the best cause. You know what I mean? You don't want to get into a confrontation, obviously, unless you have to. And I think just giving people confidence in themselves and where they don't have to go out and show off or try a move or anything like that, and they can kind of just avoid a situation and handle it best.
Excellent.
That's why you're teaching.
Yeah, that's why they're coming to you, because you're teaching them mentally and physically, bro. So Pete, 2 big wins in a row. You talked about hopefully Bellator gives you a little more play and stuff. What are you looking for? And you had a quick about 5.5 minutes in that cage. I don't know. Do you feel healthy? Anything? Any tweaks, or you come out unscathed and ready to go?
No, I feel great. I was back to training on Monday, back to wrestling yesterday. I feel great, and we've been contacted by some local promotions. So, just kind of weigh some things and negotiate a little bit and see where the cards fall. But I also know that reality is coming back in June, so that's my hometown, and I like to get on that card and pack the arena in my hometown, and then. I know it's a stretch, but I like to, get active, get my record up there a little bit. And I hear rumblings that they're doing a featherweight tournament for Bellator. So I kind of already throwing my name out there.
That's awesome.
In the fall, I'll be an alternate. I'll fight whoever in the Bellator tournament. So I would love that. They're doing a 16-man tournament. That's a dream come true.
Yeah.
Well, out of 16 people, Pete, and the following you have and how many tickets you got and you could sell, and your 2 last performances for them, there's no reason why you really shouldn't be in that cage for that tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I like to think so too. I mean, the only thing I think that would keep me from that is my record at the moment. I'm 4-4. Like I said, my early losses in my career kind of, held me back a little bit, but they were also the best thing that's ever happened to me because it made me focus on my weaknesses. And, I really feel like me suffering those losses early in my career were beneficial, and I can keep the ball rolling and really make some noise up here.
Yeah, any true matchmaker is going to look at somebody's record, even no matter what it says, 4-4. 10-2, they're going to look at it and see the quality of the wins and opponents too. So you got that going for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they need. I mean, and you know what, Pete? They might say, well, let's put. Pete's got two wins in a row, and he's a Bellator veteran. Let's put him against a young featherweight stud in here, and then there's your chance to take out a young gun and even propel yourself even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be great. I'm hoping. If by the time the featherweight tournament kicks off, that I'll have 2 more wins, where I'm looking at 6-4, 7-4, and that record's is a lot more appealing than a 4-4 record.
Yeah.
So I just know what I have to do. I got to get back in the gym. I got to keep working, and then putting on performances under the lights.
Excellent. So Pete, timeline is something comes up in the next month or 2, you'll be ready to go as long as it's a great opportunity that can help you along, boost you along in this career, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'd have to talk to my team, and as long as it makes sense for my career, and I feel like I kind of, I'm on one hand, I'm really, really happy that I even my record, and that was a big challenge for myself. 2-4 is a really ugly, and it's hard. It was hard for me to even look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's man, I really don't feel like I'm a 2-4 fighter.
Yeah.
So me, even in my record and getting back to 4-4, I feel like I'm back at square one, and I can kind of reset and restart my career.
Excellent, man. Well, you're on your way, bro. I mean, you're doing things right. You got a great following. Very humble dude. You're teaching people. You got fighters in your arsenal there that are gonna, they're following your footsteps. So you're around, Pete. No matter if you're in that cage or not, man. You're staying busy.
Yes, sir. That's the plan. It's just trying to be around it, and I think that's why I was really comfortable in my last performances. I think the past 4 weekends, I was either at a grappling tournament or I was at cage side at fights, or I was cornering some of my guys. So kind of dealing with all those nerves and everything for them for the past couple weekends. I don't know, kind of mentally prepared me and got me in the boat. So, I felt really good mentally about this fight.
Excellent, my man. Well, congratulations, Pete. Great fight. I was there. I was in the boonies, but I saw it all. It was a great night. Great night for New England fighters. Even both nights we brought it, man. We saved both of them cards, I do believe. Especially the card you were on with the nut kick. That kind of like.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So that big main event like that. So thank God our New England fighters brought it and held that show together. You know what I mean? So last thing, Pete. Shout outs. Anyone you want to thank you and last words.
Yeah, I just want to thank my team. Honestly, my team, my family, my father, my mother, my girlfriend, my close friends. I was in a really, really, really rough spot. 2018 was like the hardest year of my life. And then coming back from 2-4, it was just a really challenging moment in my life. And I'm happy I stuck through it all and stayed tough. And I just want to thank everybody that helped me through it. They know who they are. And, I'd like to thank everybody out there that support me. I want to thank you guys for having me come on the show. And hopefully I get to meet you guys in person and, do an interview in person.
Definitely. Oh, Pete, before I let you do your social media and stuff, do you train locally? Do you trek down anywhere in the Providence area, or is everything done in the Connecticut side?
Nate Andrews is one of my best friends. So I train with Nate a lot. Train with Greg Ribello. I train with some of these guys. Like we used to have big practices at New England Combat. I'm always at New England Combat.
Dude, New England, all right. So New England, I'm going to New England Combat Friday to interview JP, Victor's boxer. Victor's boxer.
What an opportunity for JP.
Yeah.
I'm really, really happy for him and Coach Vic. I really am.
So, dude, that's awesome because I've been seeing some, I've been studying a little, watching some interviews, and I'm like, wow, I think he takes a trek down here. He fights, trains locally. So, dude, you're ever down here, you ever at New England Combat, let me know you're going to be in the neighborhood. I'll come talk to you there.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime Nate has a fight, he usually contacts me, and I'm one of his striking coaches for his fights, and we work a lot. So,
hopefully his next fight's going to be in the UFC.
I love everybody there.
Yeah, definitely,
That's
man.
awesome.
Yeah, Nate was, I'm friends with Nate really just from,
he's been in
Triforce and everything like that. But Nate was my personal trainer for like a couple of months, and he almost killed me.
Oh man.
So yeah, he's a good guy, dude. The jokes, man. People don't know.
Oh God, he's the biggest ball buster.
People do not know Nate because he's not very, a big social media guy, and you think but that guy roasts the shit out of you, man.
Yeah, and if he's asking you questions, you're better off just not saying anything because he says you up for the joke.
Yeah, exactly. Because when he asks you, like, all right, whatever I say, does it rhyme? What's it rhyme with?
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Good stuff, man. Well,
too funny, but yeah, I would love to meet you guys, sit down and chat.
Yeah, definitely, Pete, man. All right, social media, shout it out, and I'll let you get some rest, man.
Yeah, all social media is just Pete the Heat MMA. Again, thank you guys, and thanks everybody for tuning in.
All right, Pete, congratulations, and yeah, we'll talk soon, man. Let me know when you're coming this way.
Yes, sir. Sounds good. Thank you, guys.
All right,
later, buddy. Have a good one.
What a small fucking world, huh?
That is crazy.
He said Nate. I was like, what? Nate Andrews?
This Greg Ribello.
You almost killed me. So, all right.
He's Nate's striking coach.
Yes. Well, he's been doing stand-up since he was 3 years old, of course. Nate has, he has Victor as his boxing coach, but Pete is like
you want to see
all that, the whole thing. He's got
Coach
the kicks. He's got everything.
Soon.
What's that?
JP's gonna be. He's got a huge
JP, I'm interviewing JP on Friday.
Oh, you are?
I'm down there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Victor Fagnet. I hooked up with him. If anyone's fighting Saturday at CES, I'll try to get them too.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone New England Combat's fighting at CES, but
they haven't mentioned any fights yet for that card.
For which one?
Officially, CES's card.
The boxing or MMA?
The MMA.
Boxing, yeah.
Boxing Saturday.
Yeah,
That's a really good
MMA.
card,
I got beans on some stuff.
Nice.
I know a couple of
Are
names.
you going to the boxing Saturday?
I'm gonna send Mike an email asking if he can give me a media credential. Yeah. Bling's fighting. I was supposed to have Shelly. Vincent's fighting.
Shimano, Kusumano's fighting.
Kusumano's fighting.
There's a main fight too.
Who else is fighting?
That's not the main. Those aren't even the main events.
Wait a minute. So who's fighting?
Valentin's fighting. I think you said that.
Her birthday was today. Agrippino.
Oh, really?
Pino.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fighting. She's fighting Saturday too. She's actually fighting one of her training partners, former opponents. So that should be interesting. Yeah. So what am I going to do here? So last thing before we go, I'm going to do a couple of shout-outs. But before that, I'm gonna play Dumas fight again because it was so fabulous. Look, everyone's gone. They're sleeping.
There's nobody on?
No, they are. They're just all the people that were tuned in. They're all sleeping.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
No one's seen that. There it is. There it is. There it is. John Duma.
You know.
Boom!
That was such a scrap.
And he survives. And then we had Pat McCronin, all them people winning.
Pat did it so quick.
Yeah. And I saw Pat outside right after his fight. Yep. And he was like, I wanted to spend more time in there. So I'm going to just say, everyone, no one's watching right now, but I have to do it anyway. So here we are. We got our comedy Funny for Funds on March 22nd. It's on a Friday night. I think it's $20 to come. It's
totally worth it.
It's worth it. There's going to be something to eat there. There's going to be drink. There's going to be friends.
Great comedians too.
And Funny for Funds. I went to Felix.
Oh yeah, did you? Yeah, I was so sick, man. I
so
wanted to go.
Fun, so fun. He had one, and it was a great turnout.
Yeah.
And everything that we make that night is going back into the regional fight spots.
Where is it?
It is in Central Falls, right here.
Yep.
Knights of Columbus.
Yep.
Knights of Columbus are always a good thing. Drinks are cheap at them halls.
Yep. Bring cash.
And bring cash. Yeah, the ATM. They know ATM or they have no debit. Probably whatever, but we'll see. Well, $20 will get you fucking 7 beers a night, probably there anyway. So
and food.
All right, 5. I'm sorry. So that's happening. All the money goes back into regional fight sports. Tom, I got a message today. Tom is buying he's budgeting equipment now so we can start live streaming.
That's awesome.
Events we cover, like on the regional level. Flow Combat, Fight TV, they already handle a lot of stuff. But the smaller things, or, why can't, once we learn and get the personnel, we'll have the equipment, we just got to get people that learn how to do it. If I learn how to, I can control people. I know what's good. You go there. You do this, go there. Go interview that guy. You see that person right there? You see that person in the crowd right there? Go interview him. Get this together. I think I could do that. I could be the crossing guy.
Right? We could.
Crossing guy.
Be the monitor. You over here wear the vest.
So, Tom, I'm losing my voice because I'm talking so much. Because I was screaming at Bellator. So, Tom is budgeting equipment. We're going to be buying shoulder harness.
It's going to be the real
Very
deal.
good.
That's awesome.
Cameras and learning the streaming aspect.
Expanding the repertoire.
Yes, and we'll be streaming it through Regional Fight Sports or someone else who would like to carry the stream because we have the equipment. And, it's not going to be like a Flow Combat $40 a month. We're going to be doing regional shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to... We're a nonprofit.
Yeah.
So
everything goes
I don't
back
know
into the scholarships
I don't know
that you guys
if
do
we're
as
going to
well.
get... We're getting sponsors right now for, the Funny for Funds. We could have sponsors for the live stream, so we won't have to charge for the live stream.
It's all about sponsors.
The sponsors will be paying us basically to show them fights.
Get the content.
Look at when I did ammo. We got over 7,000 views on there.
I watched through there.
7,000 views.
That's a lot.
Even if you charge everyone $1 to watch a night, that's not everyone's going to pay $1. You're not going to get 7,000 views if you charge $1.
Yeah.
But if you get a tenth of that, it's something that goes back into the page.
Exactly.
We want people to watch the fights.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'd rather have sponsors sponsor it so we can not have to charge for the stream because we're buying all the equipment and stuff.
A lot of the sponsors would probably be sponsors that also do the sponsoring for the fighters.
Exactly.
They want to
it's
get their
all
fighters
connected.
out there.
We want everyone connected.
Yep.
So with that said, Funny for Funds is coming. What else I got here? Oh, if anyone was on the feed and I didn't see him, you are a dickhead. All right, I didn't get to use that, but if anyone gives me any shit, this dude above is a dickhead.
Zach's not around.
So fuck Zach. I deleted him. I said that real quick. And we also have our scholarship program. Go to regionalfightsports.org and you can apply for our $500 scholarship higher education scholarship program where we will give you $500 to go toward your school.
Apply.
All you have to do is go to regionalfightsports.org. Apply. I think we give 3 or 4 away a year, and that is where we're funding some of these events.
That could be somebody's books.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It could be, even rent for a place for a month.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Your rent. You're part of the rent.
Yeah.
It helps. It's $500. It's free money.
Especially when
go apply. And last thing before I go, and I'll let you give some shout outs there, Jared. With Change Force, my sponsor. It's not called Quality CBD. They just have Quality CBD.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is 100% veteran owned. Change Force, www.changeforcebrand.com for all your CBD needs. That is my one and only sponsor. And we also have 24/7 Ink Magazine. But they are my buddies. So they are not my sponsor. We just help each other out because they love me. And tell them, Jarrett, before we go, a little shout out to you and Fightbook and everyone behind the scenes there. And then tell them a little bit about me. No one's watching, but let's go.
Thank you to you for having us, or having me as co-host. Appreciate that. Fightbook.
All I hope is our voices match tonight.
Oh, I'm sure. Roberto, Rudy.
Proper 12.
Adam, Evan, everybody.
Salute.
Salute.
Take a wig.
I wish I could.
Imagine if that was open.
You awesome. But yeah, we did a little interview with you last month or so, and we'll be getting it published in 24 Ink Magazine. Should be coming out next month. Don't know the date, but it'll be coming out.
Right there. Follow 24/7 Ink Magazine on Instagram, Facebook.
Great content.
Everywhere.
Plus, you have some amazing tattoos. So
yeah, we got some. I got some more. We got something special coming from 24/7 Magazine. We're going to be doing a live podcast down the line. Walter set me up with a very special tattoo artist.
Is he going to ink you up?
And we are going to finish the sleeve.
Oh, that's killer.
On a live podcast.
That's killer.
All right? On a live podcast, we are finishing the sleeve.
That's going to be sick.
So, and we might have a contest for the best designs that go on the sleeve. So, people, I know nobody's watching right now, but that's happening. So,
yeah,
that's it.
Appreciate it.
How do we get in touch with you and Fightbook?
FightbookMMA.com on our website. Fightbook, we have a like page and a follow page where we do all the real articles on everything that breaks.
On everything around the world. You guys are everywhere.
We are. We try. We have Emmett over in Ireland, UK. Handles that area. Scott over there as well. We're around.
Scott's. That's so funny. 2 names.
I know.
You wouldn't think they're from Ireland.
I know.
Scott and Emmett.
Check us out.
And you, how do we get in touch with you, big guy? Because you have social media. And just you interview a lot of fighters.
Jarrett Kelly on Facebook. Just follow Fightbook.
Right down there.
Follow. Yeah, we're right down here.
I lost that.
JK Stifler on Instagram, Twitter. Check us out.
Excellent. You know what's funny? I'm losing edits everywhere now. I'm so happy we're out of here. So look, I lost the whole thing on the bottom. That's awesome. All right. Last thing, I just want to say thank you. Oh, I had Jimmy. I forgot to say shout out to Jimmy the Tooth. I had a shirt on all night. Coming back to Cage Titans.
Yes, that's awesome.
He's coming back to Cage Titans.
Love watching that kid.
So, last thing is, that's about it.
Yeah, thank you everybody that called in.
Next Tuesday, I have Tom Pagliaro, Zach's opponent, coming on along with Sparrow, his coach, who won the amateur featherweight title at Combat Zone. Yeah. Which is funny. They're featherweights, these kids. It's so fucking funny. So they'll be in here Tuesday. I'm having 2 podcasts next week.
Do you have one
Tuesday,
with Perrin?
No. Perry might come take the track with them. Yeah. They're on Tuesday night. They're coming in live in studio. Wednesday, I have a couple of more NEF fighters, and I might get her another winner or 2 from Bellator.
Awesome.
From Bellator 216.
Nice.
I'd like to get Lushanov. And
Cameron's a good dude.
Yeah, Cameron.
He's got a big following too.
He is awesome. Yeah,
cool.
He's great. So with that said, where is my show ending video? There we are. Bye.
Peace.